Hey guys, I'm Ryan, this is Future Riffs, and we are back doing our October 15-minute guitar workout. For this month, since it's a little bit extra spooky, a little bit extra pumpkin spicy, we are going to do a harmonic minor scale in the key of E minor. I like harmonic minors. They have a little bit of an extra spook to them. They also have an extra rule that I'm excited to teach you guys about based off of your knowledge of just regular minor scales. And they also have a really, really cool, unique sound. So let me play through the harmonic minor scale that we're going to be using today. So this scale starts at E. So we are going to be starting at E on the A string. So that's all the way down at 7th fret. So we're going to go 7, 9, 10, D string, 7, 9, 10. Our next string, G, we're going to go 8, 9, and that note is called a raised 7th. That's the one that makes it special. Your normal minor scale would not have that raised note. Let me play a normal minor scale so that you guys can hear the differences. So that would just be your relative minor scale, and then harmonic minor. Now we're going to go ahead and do a 2-octave one. We're going to go... Now B string is going to be 7, 8, 10, 7 on the E string, 8, 9, or I'm sorry, 11, and then 12, if you want to finish it off. So, whole thing real quick. So the first part of our exercise that we're going to be doing, oh, and I got to tell you guys this. So Steven, the mastermind behind the scenes here, kind of came up with a good rule for our foregoing guitar workouts. We are going to do exercise, exercise, application. So I'm going to show you guys this harmonic minor scale, and then I'm going to show you guys a harmonic minor arpeggio, and then I'm going to show you how to use your harmonic minor scale in a riff. That's kind of the important part, is we're learning all of this to use it. This isn't just like, you know, knowledge for a weird dinner party where the table gets really silent and you're like, hey, the spaghetti's good. E harmonic minor has a raised 7th. I don't think you're going to earn any points doing that. Maybe you will. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, so we're going to do scale for 5 minutes, arpeggio for 5 minutes, and then our last 5 minutes is going to be riffing and jamming using the harmonic sound. Okay, so let me run this scale. The way that we should do this is we're going to learn it ascending, descending, ascending, descending. So we're going to go... When you feel really, really comfortable with that, and you've been doing that for 5 minutes, you're going to be ready for the next part. Now, I would recommend, like I always do, run your scales weird ways too. Skip strings, you know, do this one. One of my students showed me this, that they practice their scales like this. They go backwards on each string while ascending. So they go like this. And then they come back down regular, which I thought was really cool. And it actually sounds pretty musical. I messed that up a little bit, but still kind of cool. Okay, so that's our scale. We're going to run that for 5 minutes, ascending and descending. Okay, now, our next step, I'm going to show you guys a 1-octave harmonic minor arpeggio that I think you guys could use to practice your sweeping. It obviously can be a riff in itself, but it's an arpeggio. So it has that raised 7th note, that D sharp. The arpeggio itself is going to be 11, pull off to 7, 8, and 9. 9, if you notice, is your E note. So the arpeggio has kind of a whole sound. 1, 2. So now you could use this as like a raking thing. Now that kind of, to me, like doing something like that kind of has like a mixture of a surf rock feel, but with a vampire on the surfboard, like the one day of the year where the overcast is heavy enough that the vampires can go surf. I feel like that would be it. So if you guys make a vampire surf rock band and do not include me, that's super rude, and I would really appreciate to be included in a vampire surf rock band. Maybe called The Teeth. I think that would be a good name for a vampire surf rock band. So you can rake it. You could also play it really, really proper. Now, in a proper format, I'm going to use that raised 7th note on both sides of the arpeggio. So when I get to the bottom here at E, oh, sorry, that's not E, this is E. I'm going to use that D sharp again. So, work on your arpeggio for 5 minutes. You've done your scale, and now you've done your arpeggio. Let me run you through the basic one again, because I don't think I ever said the tab words for it. So we've got 11. Oh yeah, I did. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it again anyway. 11, 7, B string 8, G string 9. 11, 7, 8, 9. And then if you want that extra note, it's at 8 on the G. Cool. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and loop something in E minor, and I'm going to use my harmonic minor scale to jam on top of the E minor so that you guys can see the application process. Now, none of this is scripted, none of this is staged, so this is just going to be kind of like a little free-flowing jam. Like, let's see if we can make it sound cool. Also, I want you guys to know that this is not the only position of this scale. This scale exists all over the neck. You could do this scale ascending up a single string, like doing it in octave form, you know. You could do it with octaves, actually. That'd be sweet. Maybe I'll use octaves in the jam part. That could be super fun. So anyway, let me go ahead and loop something here. Let's just do something simple in E. Cool. Okay, yeah. So that's a good way to apply it right away. I couldn't get the surf rock thing out of my head, so a lot of those rhythms were very, I don't know. I'm really picturing Nosferatu just like riding a longboard somewhere on the East Coast. Like, because he's got to be an East Coast boy like the rest of us, right? Practice those things. Let me know if they help you become a more whole guitar player. Like, subscribe, comment, ask questions. We like them. We like all of it. You guys have been awesome so far. Shred this workout and just tell me how it goes. Also, compliment Steven for all of his hard work. And Jacinia. You guys don't know her yet either. I want them both to be just standing behind me in the video, but for some reason they won't just stand behind me. I don't know. It's really weird.